Okay, I just heated all those bolts. We'll go take a look at the other side because you can see exactly what's on the other side. So on this side, it gave me no trouble. I just used a breaker bar. So this is what's behind, this is what the rim sits on. So I've already tried heating all this on the other side and not heating the bolts once before to try and expand this, to try and loosen them off. And I tried using the air impact and the breaker bar when they're warm, but still had no luck. So I'll grab the hardware that I bought and show you what I'm installing for the leaf springs to give it a lift. And I'm also taking the tires off because I need new ones. Gotta put new ones on rims. Okay, so what I'm doing is, currently it's underslung, which means it's mounted underneath the axle. So I bought new brackets and U-bolts and a new plate that goes, well, underneath, but it'll be over top after. So what I'm going to be doing is unbolting the leaf springs and putting the axle underneath, so the axle will be here instead and the leaf springs will be over top here, which will give me a good, hopefully 5 inches. So as you can see in here, the leaf springs kind of relaxed a little bit and lost our clearance once we were going down the road. Also, to get the trailer onto vehicles, it's really hard because this is meant to be towed with a like minivan or something, so it doesn't quite reach a pickup truck anymore. So hopefully this will help. So I feel kind of like an idiot. Didn't know that trailers had left and right threads. So instead of going left to loosen like normal bolts, these ones on this side go to the right side to loosen. So this whole time I've been trying to loosen these, which I've been tightening them. They look alright. The threads don't look too messed up, or messed up at all, I should say. But the more you know. That was a lot of wasted time the past 2 days trying to get these off. Trailer is all jacked up now. I have it on 4 jack stands, 1 on each corner, and I've tried jacking up a fair bit more than what it was before, but I don't know if I have it up enough. As you can see, back over there is a jack stand. I still have the jack under it, so I tried going up a bit further than what the tire was, just because with this lift I'm going to lose 5 inches, so I'm going to leave it at that. Probably do everything, and then when I go to put the new tires back on, I'm most likely going to have to lift it up quite a few more inches to try and get enough clearance just to get the tires back under. Okay, so I completely forgot to film me actually putting the new hardware onto the axle here. So I'll try and get you a view of this over here. As you can see on the top there's a new plate on top of the leaf spring. And then there's 4 new U-bolts. And then it actually sits on top of the axle. There's a new cup thing that goes around the axle there. And then there's 2 kind of just lockout things that you level on top of the old bracket. And it just sits on top of there, gets clamped down by those U-bolts and holds everything in there. It adds quite a few inches to the total amount of clearance that you now have on the trailer. So yeah, that's that. Alright, so it's been a little while since I've shown you anything on the trailer. I haven't really been working on it. The weather's been nice. It's nice and sunny here, so I haven't done a ton, but I finished the lift and I had it out of the driveway and it was sitting actually pretty much level with the truck we have. So the lift worked really well. We ended up gaining around like 6 inches, 6 or 7 inches. So I'll show you that right under the wheel well here. As you can see now, the tire has plenty of room between the top of the wheel well there and the top of the tire. So if you look here before, you can see where that tire used to be almost rubbing when you hit a bump. So now there's plenty of clearance, 6 or 7 inches, and so that lift will just make it a lot easier to get on and off of the truck, and jacks to fit under and everything like that. So turned out really well. Happy how it worked out, and that's it for that.